Okay, that's not what I meant to do. You know what? Let's try again. Friend refuses to use magic in KH games? Hey, man. Challenge runs are never frowned upon. Just saying. Honestly, same Super Striker. I thought magic wasn't really anything special in KH either, but I mean, if you watch a run of 1, 2, or especially 3, as the farthest thing from the truth. Missed, mute the game. I got you, man. Yo, Lightweaver, thank you so much for the 120 bits. I appreciate that. Hope you're doing well today. Came back to a reset? Yeah, feels bad. I'm scared to click this. We'll click it anyway. You just put a negative filter over Pog. I was expecting you to somehow have his mouth like flipped upside down, but I guess that works too. Just grinding out an alt in WoW? Best of luck with that, man. Thank you very much, Spec. I appreciate that. Yeah, dude, this is my jam. That sweet, sweet DMCA percolating into my eardrums. Love it so much. Can I still hear the song? No. Because of my audio setup, I have this remote right here that I actually mute my TV in case it bleeds into the microphone. Like that's how serious I'm taking the MCA, man. I'm not even allowed to listen to it. I could just mute my microphone and listen to it, but it's just like I'll be ambitious and say you can I don't know if you can hear the song in the background right now, but like what I just had it unmuted for like 2 seconds, but I'm scared. It's like, I don't want to chance that shit, dude. Probably can't tell because I have a noise gate on my microphone now that doesn't pick up anything when I'm not talking. But I'm scared the song is going to be loud enough to just like barely activate the noise gate, so I don't take any chances. Anyway. Speedrun. We do those here, I think, sometimes. How do you do level 1 KH1? It brings me too much pain. Like I went to Coliseum first and just crapped on it and hurt the stupid flying enemies. Wait, what? Oh, I only go to Olympus Coliseum to get Thunder. I recommend if you're doing level 1, do not do prelims until way later in the game, because doing OC as early as possible is actually really, really, really hard. It's much better when you come back right before you fight Riku too, and you have 8 MP and you can destroy everything. That's much more fun. Yeah, I don't know, man. Not gonna lie, prelims are actually pretty spooky unless you're like super OP. I don't know how to advise that. You don't even have cure for prelims. That's not good. If you die in a speedrun, it's essentially over? I would say yes, but then we had that run, I think, literally yesterday. That was like 35 ahead after Pot Centipede. I died to Tigerhead, and I was even with my PB afterwards. So I guess depending on the severity of the death and the quality of the run, technically I could still PB with a death. But it's very unlikely that both of those are happening, where I have a very good run that has a minor death that's not planned. But I suppose technically it is possible, just like 1% chance. Generally, if I die, it's over, pretty much. Does the run end if you die to artillery? If you die a second time to artillery, probably. But the first time is okay. My PB has a death? True. How could record be so unoptimized having a death on artillery, man? SMH. I remembered when world records in Proud and level 1 had a death. Those were fun times. And then people got like really good at the game, and a death is basically an instant run killer now. If your only strict goal is to beat the game, like trophy-wise, for the thing, to not change your equipment, the amount of deaths you have is irrelevant. If you already have the undefeated trophy, you don't have to worry about having a deathless run on top of that again. Hello, Egg. What's going on, man? I mean, that's fair. No game is perfect. There are certainly things about KH1 I don't like either, but I love so much more that is a part of this game that I just kind of, you know, it makes me forget about that, but this game certainly does have some issues. Mostly because of first game syndrome, I would say. And I certainly think there are more positives about KH1 than negatives, but it definitely has flaws. And I mean, KH2 even has flaws as well, but it's a more refined version of KH1 as far as gameplay is concerned, so... Hey, Rising Feathers, thank you so much. I agree, if you do KH3 level 1, please New Game Plus it. New Game level 1 crit is, it's a thing. I'm honestly surprised that I managed to get a New Game playthrough of level 1 all the way to the Limit Cut episode, because that shit was painful. Not much, how am I? Pretty okay. I actually finished a run today. It was a mid to high 32. So not too shabby. I had my best ever run up until Neverland, and then it kind of went south, and then I reset of the run, and it never came back, unfortunately. KH3 definitely has some jank. Limit Cut episode, though, has a lot of jank with Luxord. Otherwise, I don't have any complaints. Luxord's fight in Limit Cut, though, I don't know, man. I think it's interesting, but at the same time, Sora's auto-targeting and certain movesets that you're, like, restricted to have on because you're just gonna fail the minigame. Kinda weird. Aside from Luxord, I love all the fights, though. Oh, Luxord is a fun fight, it's just you shouldn't lose because auto-targeting doesn't work on that one minigame. Everyone knows what I'm talking about. DM goes on a little bit too long for my taste, but I mean, I don't hate the move, specifically. You want to talk about long DMs, Vanitas wants to know your location, so... I know, dude, why is Vanitas' desperation move so long? What the fuck? I mean, all the desperation moves in Limit Cut are fairly lengthy, but what the fuck is Vanitas doing, man? Yeah, that is true. You can't hit him out of his DM, so effectively complaining about the DM is kind of pointless. But if you're ignorant to the fact, like I was, that you can interrupt that desperation move, it sucks. And I didn't. And when I realized you can skip his DM by just air stepping and attacking him, I was very angry. Because I would have done that fight so much faster if I knew I could do that. Hey DJ, what's up, dude? What's up? Level 1's hard. Had my best ever run, got to the middle of the game. Second half was not good. I don't mind the desperation moves that much. I mean, I guess Terra Xehanort's is pretty stupid, IMO, like the second one. Like, it's probably not really even that bad, but I haven't taken the time to really learn it sufficiently because it just seems so chaotic. I'm like blanking on how the fuck you don't get hit by certain things in that. But most DMs I'm fine with. You are correct, Tan Ombre. Hopefully it will be sometime soon. But you never give up, man. I only have to hit sub 230 one time, and I can say that I've done it, so let's go for it, dude. Hello, Juris. Thank you, man. The biggest problem I had with young Xehanort when I did the fight initially is how do you not get frozen, or like, how do you not get fucked by that move where he shoots ice beams at you and breaks your Keyblade guard? And I was like, oh. You can, like, stun him after he shoots the lasers, and then, you know, actually block and then parry and stuff. Or, not parry, but, like, counter on the back of those if you do stuff properly, and that kind of got past that. But it's like, I would always guard the icicle, like, beams, and then, like, after that, he would, like, break your Keyblade guard, and then the ice would hit you, and then you would just kind of die. And like, that move kind of, like, really perplexed me for a bit, and I was like, how do you not, like, get fucked by this? His desperation move is a bit overwhelming initially, but I was kind of amongst the lucky group who, like, was kind of, like, panic, like, countering when I blocked and stuff, and I knocked him out of his DM, like, immediately, so I was like, oh, okay. So I didn't really find his DM to be really, like, that bad, but I wonder what his DM actually looks like if you sit through the whole thing. I think young Xehanort, it's like what? Luxord and young Xehanort are viewed as two of the easiest fights? I'm not sure, like by the general group of people who play the game. It's all opinionated anyway on what fights are harder for other people, but I think most people say like Luxord and young Xehanort two easiest in general. Which I mean, I think I personally would agree with as well, but they say they're the easiest fights, but I don't think that necessarily means the fights are easy, if that makes any sense. I feel like every data fight, to some degree, is challenging no matter what. Don't let these, like, KH chads of the community, who like, you know, do all pro codes on one foot, underwater, surrounded by sharks, with their feet, like, playing with the control with their feet. Like, don't worry about that. Because the fights are pretty fucking hard, so. Yo, Keyblade Titan, thank you so much for the good luck, I appreciate that. Yeah, I always think that's a very important distinction. Is when you say fight is easy, it's comparable, or it's within the context of a data fight. Because a data fight that's easy is very hard in general compared to the rest of the game, so. Very important to, like, throw that in there. Just because X fight is the easiest of a group of 13 does not mean the fight is necessarily very easy. With enough experience, you could just arguably say every fight's not that bad, because you know exactly what to do, but the learning process is very different for a lot of fights in Data.org with KH3, so it just depends on what you kind of, like, you know, catch on to sooner than later. Hey, Vernon, thank you so much for the good luck, I appreciate that. Yeah, generally speaking, Luxord or Young Xehanort is most people's easiest fight. I feel like as a general rule of thumb, the left side of Data.org, like if you wanted to phrase it as that, I feel like the left side of Data.org with KH3 is easier than the right side. But left side also has Dark Riku and Saix, so I mean there are outliers there, but I think as like overall difficulty is concerned, I think the right side of the room is more difficult. But left side is not too bad outside of Dark Riku and Saix, I feel. Fucking Saix, man. Oh my goodness. What a fight that was. It just went all downhill from there, man. I was like, okay. Saix says this fight is over, and I died about 3 seconds later. And I was like, yeah, this fight is over, dude. And I'm probably never going to win this fight. Because I have no idea what the fuck just happened. What's his DM categorized as? Because I know he just has a bunch of moves when he's Berserk. Is it like when he's doing like his KH2 move where he's like digging into the ground with shockwaves and he throws claymores at you occasionally? Yeah, okay. Yeah, the claymores really surprised me in that. It's like if you don't have protective status either, like they stun you, I think, if they hit you, and you're just basically dead because there's no way Saix is not gonna catch you when you're stunned. Pretty tricky, man. Yo, Afro, thanks to the 15 Vahayas. I will read that in just a moment. Ah, shit. Is it crazy that you speedrun a game that has 2 Smash Bros. Characters in it? You know, I never really thought about that. But yeah, it is pretty crazy. Highest fight in any KH for you? Or hardest? Whew, that's a tough question. Ever? I would probably say the hardest fight that I've ever won, that I genuinely like popped off when I actually did it, was Mysterious Figure as Terra at level 1. As far as like design and stuff is concerned, and just absolute utter nonsense, I would say level 1 mysterious figure is Terra is always going to be the most awful shit in the series. Like that, like I spent like an entire like 2 or 3 days trying to win that fight, and I couldn't believe I won when I actually did. But if we're talking outside of, like, garbage fights, and we're talking strictly, like, execution necessary to win the fights, I definitely would say Yuzora is the hardest fight. MF is just, don't get bullshitted and pray. And I mean, there is some execution to it as well, but I mean, a lot of the times you just can't do anything when you're fighting him as Terra, so... As far as like a well-balanced and actually fair fight that's just really hard, I would definitely say Yuzora is the hardest fight I've done. I have yet to do that fight with all pro codes, and I hope to do so at some point in the future. He will not spam, or he will use certain moves much less if you have an ideal setup going for yourself. But even if you are like, if you have the exacting optimized setup for Terra, you still get bullshitted, killed over really stupid stuff. There's certain movesets if you put on Terra, like you just probably cannot even win the fight because he spams Doom way too much, and Terra cannot dodge that. At least not consistently. Because it's like, if he uses Doom like 3 times on Terra, you're dead, because it's like not humanly possible to then mash the button fast enough to escape it. It is interesting that his AI changes based off what is equipped on the character, though. That is kind of weird. Trying to punish people for cheesing. Because, you know, God forbid you cheese Mysterious Figure. That fight is so boring otherwise, right? Or like that fight is not interesting if you do that, I mean. I phrased that wrong. Unknown in KH1 is very difficult if you don't do the gravity cheese. Yes, it's Xemnas. The only nobody in Kingdom Hearts 1 is that secret boss. I think a better question is, has anyone beaten Unknown at level 1 without the cheese? Because I don't even know if I've seen that done before. Because honestly, that sounds like it would be near impossible, because like the zappy move would kill you so easily. If someone has, I would love to see a video of that, because I want to try to do it myself, because that would be, that sounds so stupidly hard. Damn, that's crazy. Someone actually, like, I want to go shake that dude's hand, because that actually sounds ridiculously hard. KBM has done it as well? Damn, son. I need to step my game up, dude. I mean, I'm gonna be a badass and get, like, sub 230 in a really annoying speedrun category, but I haven't beaten yes, I have beaten Mysterious Figure. I have not beaten Unknown without the cheese. I need to assert dominance. Yes, I want to move back to beginner 80% eventually, but level 1 is my priority right now. I'd like sub 230 in this, do some all worlds in JJ at level 1 as well, and kind of work my way down, or I guess up or down, depending on it, and go to regular proud, and then go to standard, and then eventually get back to beginner mode and really fixate on that. But until I get sub 230, I am not interested in moving categories. Because I have come way too far to not get my goal after the amount of time I've invested, and I will make sure it happens. I'm confident, man. It's just a matter of grinding the game until the stars align. Yeah, dude, and I also want to play that sick Persona 5 that I promised chat. Or at least promised a decent amount of people, because I've had a pretty strong response to people wanting to see me play it, so. Level 1 stuff, P5, Proud mode, and then probably Critical Mix. Standard, Beginner mode. 2021 looking pretty okay. Looking forward to watching that in 2022. Nice, man. I mean, to be fair, I've been on level 1 80% for about 2 months now, and I'm still going for that, so... Might not be wrong. When Dark Souls stream? Sooner than you might think. Did your first speedrunning stream last night finish up to Trickmaster in 34 minutes? Not bad, dude. For someone just getting into the game, that's pretty nice. You have a pretty clear pathing. Like, you'd only have to learn up through Deep Jungle for early game, basically, so you're already off to a pretty good start. Have I seen how Aquamod is coming along? For what? For KH2? No, I have not. I honestly don't pay attention too much to KH2 mods and stuff. So I'm a little bit wet behind the ears when it comes to stuff that's going on with it. KH2 is so cool though, because you can modify that game so much and it actually works. Unlike a certain other video game, but I guess we should be happy that KH1 has had success with it being modified to some degree, but KH2 is like so user-friendly with that. KH1 is like the exact opposite. It does not like to be modified at all. Am I back to full-time streaming? I mean, I pretty much always have been, as it's been my main source of income for a while now. I just don't really like to phrase it as that, necessarily. I've been thinking about doing other stuff alongside streaming, potentially, but the world kind of sucks right now. And I mean, I have a tremendous amount of time to do streams anyway, so why not? Thank you, Tarzman. That was a really good treehouse. If only I knew where the door hole was, though. You're supposed to cut it out with your spear. Oh, really? So go get the spear. Not Clayton. I don't know. Some stupid meme. Good. That's not good. Okay, cool. Video game. I was gonna say I like this corner, but I guess Sabor doesn't like this corner, so rip that. Whatever. Yeah, Jane's got that that accent. How do you change the color of your name? Click the little gearbox at the bottom of the chat. Like, you see where the purple button says chat? You can click the gear, I think, and then click edit appearance or something, and you can change, like, the capitalization and the, color of your name, I think, specifically. Something like that. No, Miles, I can't be in horny jail 24/7. I don't want to be bonked on the head. I know, Beezabing, it's crazy how much more optimized level 1 is nowadays. Horny jail is your house. Can I come over? Yes, okay, I'm on my way, dude. Give me like 2 seconds while I destroy this category. Let's go. Now I'm more motivated than ever to get sub 230. It'll be this run, because, stuff. Not bad. Not gonna lie, Majoris, I like it too. It's like the sky blue instead of dark blue. I've been more partial to lighter blue than darker blue anyway, so I approve. Something about the shade that resonates with me more. I don't know what it is. That was a pretty speedy deep jungle. Got that nice white color? Yeah. Does Twitch have a thing now that makes it so that white colored names aren't like complete trash on like light Twitch? Because I don't know, I don't think I've seen someone who has a like an actual like gray or black name in my chat in quite a while, so I can't really compare the difference between the two. I know, like, but who actually uses light Twitch? That's a good question. I do. When you represent in the light Discord and no one agrees with you, feels bad. You smell? Majoris, how dare you? You smell good. In that SpongeBob episode. Can we get a ban? No. Oh shit, we actually do have a mod. Nothing hyper, don't worry. Who am I banning? Me. Smiley face. Am I lying? I don't know, man. I didn't realize we were issuing a ban in the first place. Or like that was actually meant to be serious, IDK. Oh, I turned around, I saw the purple. I put the blue and the red and made purple stuff, and I'm like, ah, oh, shit, fam. It's too much. You don't fuck with the purple stuff. Yo, Alex, what's up, man? What's good, mist? Nothing too much. That sounded a lot more depressing than I thought. I finished a run today that was decent, so I'm doing okay. Didn't PB, but at least I finished a run for the first time in a couple days, so progress. Yeah, dude, the purple drink. What's that purple stuff? It's the stuff that Jafar you know, like that one move where Jafar does the purple stuff? They actually bottle that and sell it. What it actually is, I have no fucking idea. But considering it kills you, it's probably not good. Dun 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 dun. Shit. Not my best crank tower. Suppose getting rammed in the ass by the cards doesn't help your case for going fast though, so I mean we take those when we can get away. Playing TF2 for the first time in months? Interesting. I have not played that game since 2015. I used to play the fuck out of it back in the early 2010s, but not so much anymore. Am I passionate about this game or just play for the views? I don't really care about viewership. It coincides that this is the game I'm most known for, but I'll break away and play other stuff if I feel like it. I like to think I'm pretty passionate about KH1, considering, even though I have, like, you know, I mean, this isn't the basis either, because not that I care much about it either way, but also the fact that I have record by quite a decent amount in this category, and I still want to improve it, I think probably speaks more to the fact I care about optimizing it to the best of my ability, not just being number one. Because I don't care about number one, I just want to be the best I can be personally. Number one doesn't mean shit. Kinda true, to be honest. Now, being number one with the time you're happy with, that's pretty cool. But being number one in general, kinda sleeper. Come on, fall, you bastard. Woo! Chomp. Donald's shooting those extra thunders, though. Thank you for that. Made that fight not terrible. I mean, if you get to play something that you enjoy and you get pretty good viewership, that's like pretty much the perfect stream, I would say. But I mean, I never care about... I mean, the only time I will say I cared about viewership when I was trying to get numbers up to get partner, but then after that I stopped caring, because there's no point to really fixate on that. Not to say that I wouldn't mind, you know, having numbers go up gradually, because that's a sign of progress even after that, but... Like, viewership numbers specifically mean very little to me, like, once I got partnered, so... I kind of want to get off this subject though, because it'll make it sound like I actually do care heavily when I'm just trying to establish my viewpoint on it, but that's fine. General frame of reference is just stream what you feel like streaming, and if you ever do get on that partner grind, then maybe fixate on the stuff that is attracting more people, but don't feel pressured to have to keep up those numbers constantly, because it's not really worth it. I will say that much too though, if you stream and you don't really have much of an outlet to like talk to people, it can get kind of dull. Especially if you speedrun and you're just like strictly grinding attempts over and over again. And even then, you shouldn't fixate too much on that either. Just be happy if you have anyone who feels like typing or talking or anything. And even then, people who lurk in the stream are also really cool as well, so... I feel like if you don't fixate on things like this is terrible, by the way. Oh no. Is if you don't like strictly fixate on these things, how did they all despawn? That was so lucky. What the fuck? That should have been so much worse than it actually was. Alright. If you don't fixate on those things too much, they kind of just naturally happen, if that makes any sense, like without ever really worrying if you like a stream is going well or not. As long as you're happy, you're fixated on stuff, you know, chit-chatting with whoever's talking, and even people who are listening, just not saying anything. What's to worry about? Streaming can get rather dull, though, if you don't really have anyone to talk to for a while, so it's pretty rough when you're starting out. But even in those worst-case scenarios, just fixate on the run and focus, and if you have something that you know, garners attention for like a message of someone to answer back to, or they just have like anything they feel like talking about. It all just kind of naturally seems to happen, as long as you're not like super fixated on like chat being active all the time. I don't know. It's not really something I talk about that much because it's not really that relevant. Just as a general rule of thumb, if the streamer is happy, or in a good mood, that aura kind of goes into everyone else. And people are just more comfortable with the overall environment, so... Just keep a positive mindset, and things usually work out fine on their own. At least that's what I like to believe. And definitely do not stream if you're not feeling super up to it, because then that pessimism kind of rubs off on people as well, and you get the opposite effect that you want, so... I will say it is a little bit bothersome that there isn't a customization for what would normally be the jump button in Kingdom Hearts 1. But it's also kind of a blessing because that allows for you to do like magic spam with an instant cooldown when you hit the ground and jump over and over again. So you don't have to cycle between like letting go and holding down L1 constantly, because that would be rather obnoxious to time that. So within the context of the speedrun, it's actually better that there's only 3 customizations and jump is not affected by that. But as like a general quality of life thing, I can see not having 4 shortcuts like later games kind of being bothersome, but it actually kind of lends itself well in that context of KH1. What magic should I have equipped for invisibles? For strictly invisibles, Cure, like for your customize, you want Cure, Stop, and Gravity. I menu stop from, or what's it called? Yeah, I menu stop for like final fights and stuff, if I use that. Because there's only 2 instances I use stop on invisibles in the entire run. Whereas Gravity is much more important to get off quickly. But if you're strictly focused on, final fights, or not final fight. That's hard to say. I've actually heard people say they have fire, gravity, and stop on their shortcuts, and they menu cure. Like, I know some people used to do that, although I don't like the idea of menuing cure personally. So I just get used to menuing stop, because it's only used, like, a couple of times. So I would say make sure you have gravity and fire on your shortcut for final fights if you're doing level 1, and then decide either stop or cure, whatever you're more comfortable with for your 3rd option. Because you really want Firaga on your customize. I guess if you have Aurora, you can kind of get around it that way too, but you do not want to be menuing fire from the magic menu to fight Ansem 3. Very, very, very bad time. The strat barely works with it on your customize, so... What if I'm really fast? I mean, I suppose it could work, but why even bother with that? Is my personal question. Yeah, pretty much Zelda fanboy, and for me personally, that's Cure, but if you're having a hard time, having it on your customize, like stop being on your customize, might be better. And then you just menu the cures, like from the magic menu, but whatever is up to you, but... At least in the general confines of level 1, you really should have stop, or gravity and fire on your shortcut before you fight Ansem 2, or Dark Side 3. In my opinion. Nice split, thanks. I can't believe I forgot that, actually. With how much I stress over potential 48s, you'd think that's something I'm not really that forgetful of, but oh well. It's all good, Spooky. Best of luck with that. Yeah, I probably don't need to tell you this, but if you die in Invisible Core, it's not good. If anyone who has seen what happens when you die in Invisible Core on Proud Mode, you know it's a really, really bad time, so... I can elaborate on that, but just take my word for it. I'd like to think people have a pretty good idea as to what happens, though, if you die in that fight and you have to redo it. What happens? The game has the invisibles moving while it's loading in the refight, and by the time the game fades in, you get hit by an invisible like half the time. So you basically you die in like the first couple of seconds on every refight until the AI is cooperative, and that's pretty fucking terrible, so... Generally speaking, if you die in that fight, it's really, 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 really hard to not die, like, in attempts after that, just at the very beginning. Sounds good, Bizabing. Hope you're enjoying that as well. Here comes the pot, man, to fuck my day up. Need our daily quota of pot centipede fuckery. Hey, Babu, what's up, dude? Hope you're fine. How are runs so far? I'm doing okay. I finished a run that was a mid-32. It was my best ever run until Neverland, and then the second half just kind of spiraled downwards, unfortunately. But I mean, I'm happy I finished a run on decent pace, so... Like, runs have been better today than all the other days, just because I've had something decent make it to the end, so I'm happy about that. Now I'm confident? Hell yeah, dude. I just need the game to, like, not be stupid. Which is asking quite a lot, but... It reaffirms to me that I can do this. I just need the game to throw me a bone here, you know? No, not a boner, a bone here, please, chat. I know you were thinking it, so I had to say it first. You said bone. Good one. I know, dude. Actual comedic genius. As the infamous misquote once said, I am a comedy genius. Not a comedic genius, I am a comedy genius. I thought a genius lived in a lamp. Did you know that your genius is showing? Where? Fuck. Oof. Careful now. Bandit trying to give me like a pedicure with that sword. I'm not interested, man. Saving up for the dab during Cave of Wonders? Sounds good, man. Maybe we can get our second ever miss dab on stream soon. Fuck. Anyone just see Aladdin get fucking denied by that pot spider a minute ago? That was pretty good. That made me laugh. Meanwhile, that pot dude is just jumping up and down, like doing jumping jacks, and that dude is trying to kill me. Dude, we're getting like all situations happening in this fight. Really interesting. I think Pot Centipede is carrying Goofy's corpse all the way over here, but I can't tell. Yeah, there it is. You see that? I saw Goofy like on the side once we got past the narrow hallway. That was pretty good. Pretty decent segment though. Take that. I don't know how good it actually was because I forgot my split for Traverse Town 2, but that's good. Ooh, okay. Easy there. That was almost bullshit, but I salvaged it. This is pretty similar pace to the run I was on earlier, man, after Tiger Head. Hey Josh, thank you so much, man. Can I get a second run where I'm like a million years ahead after LSB? That'd be pretty cool. Can I have a run where I don't fail Jafar 2 cycle? That'd be also pretty cool. Don't miss the jump this time? I'm on it, man. Your boy's got this. See, I'm farther back this time, so I can turn around and have no issue. Yay! Now I fall off here. No, okay. Wouldn't that have been stupid? Just PB, it's easy? You right, man. If PB's so good, why don't they have a PB2? Gomenasai. Ah, abunai yo. Nice. No, my finisher. Ah, no. My like 6 blizzard. I didn't get it. Hey, Philin, thank you so much for the 4 months, dude. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm on it, man. Welcome back to the Mist Continent, and enjoy my emotes you can use on Twitch for the next 30 days still, my man. Greatly appreciated. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you so much again. Genio! I love that you cannot skip the cutscene until right after he says Genio. That's so perfect. Like, they knew one day this will be a meme. Did Aladdin just commit Sudoku? No, he's back, okay. Now he committed Sudoku. He got rocked in the face. A bad time. Tambourine. Damn, I was one, dude. If I had one more blizzard, I would have gotten a super fast kill there, but I just barely couldn't get enough orange bar. That was still a very good Agrabah. I don't know if I'd say that's my best ever Agrabah, but it's one of my best ones. That was pretty solid. So close to sub 1 Agrabah, man. Like, it's possible, and I'm honing in on it, but it's so hard. Early game has to be good, and Agrabah has to not be shit. Like, those two things, like, don't happen usually. Oh god. I hear an audio bug. I've not heard one of these in a very long time. I almost want to, like, showcase what's going to happen now later, and we won't get to see, Someone please remind me that if this run dies, I need to show off the thing that happens now in the Gummy Garage, because I don't see the Gummy Garage again until after Traverse Town for the 3rd time, and there's something really stupid that happens with the audio bug. Because I heard it as I left the cave, and that means my weird thing is gonna happen now. Essentially, like, and people might forget this by the time it happens, but if I go into the Gummy Garage right now, I mean, we're gonna hear, like, a weird explosion sound effect. Like, I'll press square to go into the Gummy Garage, and the game's gonna be like... Like, I'm not even kidding. That's, like, a common occurrence with, that audio bug persisting there. Yeah, it's like the nuke glitch is coming back, dude. It won't be that extreme, but it's like a subtle nuke glitch that happens. I think my favorite instance of nuke glitch ever happening in this collection is when someone picked up the recipe for Ultimate Weapon and the game went like... It's like, oh my god. Ultimate Weapon is so powerful the game can't even handle it, dude. It's so good. I remembered seeing that on Twitter one day. That was pretty top-notch. Yeah, I remember that one as well. He touched the Monstro save point and the game, like, exploded. I think I got the nuke glitch on my very first Platinum Trophy run. On PS4. That was pretty good. Why is everything in Japanese? Faster text, which means faster completion of the game. Which is the goal, to beat the game as fast as possible. I've been hitting Chamber 3 skip pretty consistently, man. Which I'm very grateful for, because that trick is really hard, and I'm just dreading the next run where I fuck it up, but... I went from, like, almost always failing that trick to the point I feel like I almost get it every time now, but it's so much harder than it looks. I always feel the need to say that when I hit it, though. It's like 5 to 10 seconds, something like that. It's nothing, like, insanely major, but it sucks if you don't get it. And since I'm going up against a split that does get Chamber 3 skip, that's not good for my time. Not that it's good for my time any other way, but... Oh my god, are you serious? What a strat. Are you fucking kidding me? That was so stupid. Dude, Goofy, why? Monstro is your favorite music in the game? It's pretty good. For an overworld slash battle music like pairing, it's one of the better sets, I would say. I can see people not liking this world's music because they heard it a bunch being stuck in the maze for a long time. What is the context? Chat percent where when I can't see what was going on. People are telling me I'm like not jumping high enough, I think. So I need to hold the button down more. Or people are saying I'm jumping too far, so I need to hold it less. Something like that. Can you, like, fall over, dude? Thank you. My goodness, that took so long. Probably gonna kill him with these fires, because I did so many combos there. Yeah, that's what I thought. Good fight, but... I'm not used to Parasite Cage staying up for that long. That was kind of crazy. I just wish I didn't get screwed on a Parasite Cage 1. That was so silly. So yeah, PC2 really good. PC1 was almost good, but party members kind of screwed it up. Made him break out of the combo super fast. So I had to do some weird alternative strats. It is true, Polly. A lot of stuff I just kind of make up on the fly because the main strat that's supposed to happen usually doesn't come through because of RNG nonsense. I hope you're doing well today, man. Granted, there are some fights that are definitely consistent in this category. There's just not, like, a tremendous amount of them. Like, beginner mode is a lot more consistent than this run, so... You're doing good? That's good. You guys know it's good to feel good that you're doing good if you know what's good? You know what's good, man? Yeah. It's good. It's all good in the hood. Run is Pog? Run was even more Pog, like 2 hours ago. I had a pace that was, like, I think another 10 seconds farther ahead than this after Monstro. I mean, this run is very good, but it could be better. So yeah, this is 13 behind my best ever pace. Which is pretty good, actually, for being an hour in. Only 13 seconds, not too much. I'm just happy I'm green going into Halloween Town, so I can prepare my anus for the horrible nature of the ending of Endgame, so... Fuck. I Did I ever tell you guys mid-game in this category is like really fucking bad? Kind of is. Thank you for the good luck pick and play. Hope we're doing well today. We have the trifecta of fuck, which is Agrabah, Halloween Town, and Neverland. And then Neverland has its own trifecta of fuck once you actually get there too, so not bad. Hey Connor, what's up, man? Okay. Part of the run do I dread the absolute most? I would say Neverland, but runs that actually make it far, definitely Final Rest to the end is way scarier. Oh, which trick? If I had to nail it down to one specific part of the run I'm very scared of all the time, it's definitely Anti-Sora. Because if that fight is RNG dependent with its opening, and it also has a ridiculously hard strat to pull off for the optimal fight. So those two things together, not a very fun experience. I had the opportunity to call it a trifecta. True. But, I already swear way too much, so... I found it very superfluous. I don't think, or rather maybe I would have found it redundant to be more grammatically correct. Because I think superfluous means unnecessary, more so than it means redundant. But English is weird, so... English is a dumb language. See, just use big words, because people probably don't know what the big words actually mean, so they just assume you're a five-head. Until they actually know what the words mean, and then you look like an idiot. We were having this discussion the other day. No one actually knows what the word superfluous means, not even Mr. Krabs. I do. Please do not give me black fungus. Okay, that did not work. I feel like every time I say that, it always shows up, so I just should pause champ and pray. Not that it would have mattered if I said anything anyway, because that's not how that works, but seriously, man, come on. It's so stupid. Oof. Okay, this is certainly no blue split. If I'm fortunate, I'll still be green, but even then, that's kind of optimistic. That seems like a 50-50. Well, yeah, dude. I either get the black fungus or I don't. Just like how hook ship is a 50-50. You either get it or you don't, right? That's how probability works, or odds work, whatever it is. That's like the fucking forehead explanation. Yeah, exactly. It's a 50-50 chance. You either win the lottery or you don't. See? This guy gets it. I need one more hit. What's the actual chance of black fungus? I honestly have no idea. Too high, I think, is the appropriate response. Good fight. Just wish I did. If I didn't get black fungus, that would have actually been a pretty good split. So black fungus aside, pretty good. You quit KH1, hook is too hard. Maybe someday I'll understand exactly what you're talking about and quit KH1 because it's not really that fun sometimes. You have seen the light sooner than I have, good sir. Maybe one day I will escape with you. H1 is torture? Is speedrunning not torture in and of itself, though, to be honest? I feel like every speedrun is torture to some degree. Level 1, I just hate my life. I guess is like the better way to phrase that. Oh, heck. Don't kill me, man. I ain't about this. Hello, Chimp. What's up, dude? Lurking, but good luck? Thank you so much, man. Enjoy your lurk. Come on, 2-cycle. Where the fuck is he? Okay. I actually cannot see where he is. Okay. I could not lock on. Are you serious? Wow. That's not good. Okay, we have a problem here. Well, that's stupid, isn't it? I was literally as far away as I could be from Genie, so there's a problem with that strat that I just learned about 30 seconds ago, and now I have to be careful about that from now on. That's annoying. Well, I mean, as you can see, I killed him in like 1 or 2 attacks afterwards, so he was like borderline, but yeah, kind of bullshit. Not gonna lie. This run's not so good now. Run was pretty good after Monstro, run's kinda average at best at this point. A good Neverland can, like, you know, save this, but I hate the idea that I have to have a good Neverland, like I have to now. Spooky. Cool, I guess I'm gonna have no potions for hook. Oh well. Please kill. Thank you. Oh my god, okay. Gross. That is an awful position to be in. I wish I had my party. That sucks. I had no choice because I was probably going to die otherwise, so unfortunate. Considering that snag I ran into, not even that bad of a manner, but I hate that I have a perfect manner in PB, so it's like super magnified when I come into problems like that. Just use stop on the run. I could, it's called the P button. If I press P on my keyboard, it pauses the timer, but then invalidates the run after that happens, so don't actually do that. We don't get hook ship, I might have to go to bed. If it's really that late, I would recommend, because, even if this run gets hook ship, it's not likely, but I guess we'll see what happens. Lost about 1 minute in Halloween Town. Doesn't that suck? Ugh. I think it was about 50 seconds because I was like 18 ahead. Yeah. Ouch. Mostly because Mr. Genie Fuck didn't do the fuck thing, so feels bad. Back from Dean's stream, how our run's going? This run was good about 10 minutes ago. Now it's pretty bad. Even in the instance of the fact that I did have a fuck up with the lock-on, Genie should kill within 2 usages if he's not being useless. Because Oogie only has a bar and a half of HP, and 2 cycles is not unrealistic for that. It's considered bad luck if you have to do it a 3rd time, and I had to in that case, and that just amplified the mistake initially that I shouldn't have to worry about to begin with. Okay, well, let's give Neverland a shot. Well, I'm 2 for 2 on hook ships today. I mean, I never said that you did cast. You only watched it 10 times. Wow, baby numbers. You mean you haven't even gotten to quadruple digits on the watch for the trailer, dude? What the fuck? Even though I'm not sure if that's actually possible with how recent the thing came out, but still. Not even in the hundreds yet? Ushta, Inku. Fuck. Sephi in Smash is pretty cool. I don't really care for Smash that much, but it is pretty based, so I certainly get people's hype with him being in there. Off. This becomes that, okay. I'm going to try to kill from this if I don't get a ground finisher. Nice. Good fight. Fast Fado, please? No. Still good, though. That might have been blue if I got a fast fade out. I don't know, though. Would have been, like, basically tied. That's fine, though. It's the fight I should have had last run, man. It's okay. Good split names? Thanks, man. Took a long time for me to come up with something creative. At least I got one caught in that. That was a very good first wave. This is a really good fight so far. Oh my god, okay, never mind. I thought I got like the perfect stop too. It's okay. Very good. And just like that, we're green again, so not too shabby. As long as Hook doesn't fuck me over, this run has some hope. Oh my god. Oh, okay. At least Goofy still has some items. That kind of made me feel better. I thought I had like no items going into this. And they're both dead immediately, and I didn't get them into the corner, so, not looking good. And the ship is here to fuck my day up, it looks like, so... Hello, Umbren, it's going okay. Hey, the missile, the healing missile hit me. That's cool. That was actually pretty good, honestly. Like, I was hoping he was low on HP, and he was, so not bad. Alright, pretty decent Neverland, I gotta say. Across the board, no major mistakes, so cool. This run went from not looking so hot to being actually pretty decent, so... It does happen once in a while, but sometimes Neverland isn't a complete fuck. And it actually cooperated this time, so cool. This run gets to go on for a little bit at least. Not as good of a run as I was hoping for, but I mean, at least it's alive. I cannot, can you imagine if I didn't get memed on Oogie 1? How good this run would be right now? Oh man, that's kind of sad to think about actually. I'd be like 40 ahead if I didn't get fucked at Oogie 1. Yo, Keyblade Titan, thank you so much for the sub, man. Welcome to the Mist Continent, and enjoy my emotes you can use on Twitch for the next 30 days, my dude. Greatly appreciated. Hello, Matt. What's up, dude? How are runs going? A lot better today than yesterday, or the days before. Like, this has been my best day of runs in quite a bit. I've had 2 runs make it out of mid-game on decent pace. That's a huge upgrade. I was very fortunate that I was able to stop the ship because I couldn't get him in the corner like that, so it worked out okay. Oh my god, this would be my best run by so much if Oogie didn't meme me, dude. That is not Genie, that is Tinkerbell. I need to fix that before I get into the fight. Audio glitch soon? Yes, actually. Thank you for reminding me. There we go, that's better. Green boy, come here. Pretty fast, actually. Not like insanely fast, but no major memes during that, so I can accept it. Sub 230 possible with this run, it would be very hard. But possible. If I didn't get memed on Oogie 1, I would say sub 230 is reasonably, like, has a reasonable chance, but right now it would be a very low chance of sub 230. Really hype? I mean, I'm just happy I'm playing better today and the game isn't fucking me in the ass constantly today. Only sometimes. Which I can accept that, so. Compared to yesterday, man, oh my god, runs are so much better today. Unbelievable. Why that didn't parry, I don't know. But I mean, it did parry, but why Donald died or why that parry was so late, I don't know, but sure. Can we get more KH emotes? I only have one more emote slot open right now. But I've been thinking about redoing a few things. Oh, he healed him? Okay, good. And or replacing emotes with other stuff in the future. But I need to get around to actually not being lazy and commissioning people. I also need to find someone who I can reliably, well, I don't know. I still have my choices. I don't think reliably is the right word. It's just like, I'm not sure strictly who to go to for more emotes currently. I'd have to do some looking around. Not bad. I think you did, Majorius, but I haven't acted upon it yet because I'm waiting for my next payout from Twitch. We know where the next thing is going for that. Because I basically have nothing else major to upgrade to currently at this point, so I think I'm going to invest in getting some channel stuff redone and or worked on or new stuff or whatever. Yo, Chronic, thank you, man. It's all good, Guile. PB, please. I will do my best. I'll make your inability to sleep worth it when you see this sick-ass 230. Or a 229, that'd be better, but... If this is a PB, it's likely to be a 230. Or maybe a 231.18. I don't know. Game be weird sometimes. Thank you, Umbren, I appreciate that. Yes, I'm, wait, am I third for JJ? Oh, guys, listen very closely. I'm gonna go into the menu here for gummies. Listen for it. I knew that was gonna happen, dude, because I got the audio glitch in Agrabah. I don't know why that happens sometimes, but it's so stupid. Hello, Streak, what's up, man? How go things today? Pretty well. Pew! That's actually not what I was expecting. I got like a laser sound effect instead of like the boom, like from a laser. Or not from a laser, but from like an engine. Which is what I usually get for that. You have no clue what just happened? It's okay. It's very subtle if you're not paying super close attention. I'm third for any percent, third for all worlds, and I think I'm second for JJ, but I could be wrong. Maybe I'm third for JJ now, too. As far as beginner categories go, either way. Having serious insomnia problems. I was having them too when my arm was fucked up, and then eventually when everything kind of got better, I got out of that phase, but yeah. I've certainly had my fair share of sleeping problems. Maybe not to the point of being an insomniac, like hardcore, or anything like that, but it sucks when you're in that kind of phase, trying to break out of it. Yeah, this is my second run that has made it to endgame today, which is ridiculous. It's a miracle if I get one run a day to endgame. So the fact I have another chance right now to do endgame again is like blowing my mind. It's very rare I see this world, let alone multiple times a stream. Yeah, getting runs to Hollow Bastion is a rarity for level 1, so congrats, Chronic. I can't believe it either. This is the first run I've seen live that makes it to Hollow Bastion as well. Usually I'm not out of potions by this point, so that threw me off. Yeah, you know you can freeze the bubbles actually as an emote if you have Franker Face Z or Better Twitch TV, one or the other. Whatever add-on you may have for chat. Yo, Goken, what's up, dude? Age makes you very happy? Same. As much as it really annoys me sometimes, like, whether it be just general stuff from speedruns, I really like this series quite a lot. Nah, I'm not afraid to admit that. And I'm very interested to see where they go for the next arc of the series, because I feel like it might be very interesting. Only time will tell, though. I didn't cry over KH3's ending. Actually, I think I said, this is a fucking bait. And then I was like, I knew it! And then I was like, damn, that's weird. I don't know what happened to Sora. You still cried? I mean, that is a fair reaction, but I was like, yeah, this is some bullshit. I know they're gonna be like, a last second, something's not gonna be right about this, and I was like, yeah, you motherfucker. I almost cried, but I didn't cry. I did get emotional during the opening, I will say that much. Oh my god, please hurry up. I fucked up my dodge rolls. Yeah, that should be fine. Dude, KH3 Dearly Beloved, like, no joke. Actual best Dearly Beloved ever. I'm not afraid to say that. I think 3's Dearly Beloved is fucking phenomenal. I'm not gonna say the other ones aren't good, but 3 definitely is the best, in my opinion. Dude, can I please hit this guy? No? Okay. This is a bad fight. Yeah, this is a really bad fight. Both figuratively and literally. But this fight I'm doing right now, I'm honestly amazed I didn't lose more time than that. That felt like such a shit fight. I thought I was gonna lose like 10 to 15 seconds, not 5. Think there's benefit to be had from practicing endgame? Oh, absolutely. Endgame is the hardest part of this category. If we're talking from like an execution standpoint, but... Riku 1 is not a good example of endgame practice being worth it, because that fight is very random with positioning and stuff. I like to think the more execution, like super heavy execution parts, like Dragon Mal and Riku 2 and stuff like that, I have a pretty good grasp on, but Riku 1's kind of a crapshoot every time anyway. Like, I will say, for how rough that fight was, considerably, like, only losing 5 seconds is not that bad. I thought it was going to be quite a bit worse than that. But it's like I had a pretty decent final rest last attempt. I made it there, and other things, and Genie just not doing his job kind of sucks, and other stuff, like... There's certain things that no matter how many times you practice, it's still gonna be up to the game to, like, not screw you over, so... For the parts I feel responsible with, I feel pretty good about, regardless, but... It's up to the game, partially, to let me go fast. KH basically already has a manga, though, right? And a game series, so I feel like an anime or animated series of KH would kind of be redundant. But I mean, there's probably been instances where the anime or animated series of said context of whatever you're talking about ends up being pretty good, so what do I know? I wouldn't necessarily vote against it. But I mean, I don't really feel like it would add anything that the games and manga already do, so I just don't really see the need for it. I mean, whatever. I heard about the Disney Plus thing with Kingdom Hearts, but I remember that being mentioned a long time ago, and I've heard nothing since then, so I don't even know what's up with that. Oh fuck, I stared at Goofy a little too long there. Donald! That actually doesn't really matter, that's fine. Unless I somehow kill these other wizards, like... Oh yeah, see, like, it's already dead, so whatever. If it was the last wizard he stopped, that would have been bad. But because it was, like, literally the first one, that actually kind of might have been a benefit to me in that context, so who cares? It's only slow for Donald to stop enemies if, you would have killed everything faster than if the stop wore out on its own, so... In that instance, he didn't actually do anything to hurt me. All good, DK. Be rooting for this run? Same. Hoping for the best, finger cross, and all that good stuff. Go blind! Ah! Sorry. Forgot to pack my sunglasses. Real talk though, Hollow Bastion is so pretty. No one ever looks up in this little interior part, and it honestly has some very cool like window panes and stuff, like very decorative, very aesthetically pleasing world, very fun, very cool. I like Hollow Bastion a lot. I was supposed to jump. Hurry up. Nice. Good Maleficence today. Hey, Cast. He's 14. Because, you know, that makes a really big difference. Actually, yeah, it does. 13 is like baby numbers, and as soon as you turn 14 in an anime, you're like boss as fuck, so maybe it does. Dargan! Uh-oh. Don't like that. Please be dead. I'm kind of getting scared, not gonna lie. Thank you, okay. that could have been messy, but thankfully not too shabby. Hello, Cheddar Cheese. What's up, dude? Yeah, that was a good fight. It had the potential of being really, really bad, but I stopped it before I got to that point. Yeah, I was getting a little concerned too, but I had faith that she was almost dead. If only I had a way to see my enemy's health bar, so I wouldn't be as worried about stuff like that. Probably will never happen though. Without cheating? Okay, fine. You got me there. You're scared? Good, you should be, because the end of this game is horrifying at level 1. Why did you not get stunned there? That was weird. This dude turning into like 5-hit retaliation instead. I don't know what's up with that. Also, why is he giving me all these bad like, dude, you have the spinny move. There it is, my god. This dude doing the lunge every retaliation, spooking me. Not bad. Considering I had a thing where he hit me out of my finisher and I had to heal, I'll accept that. No DM is usually a pretty decent fight, so it's okay. Not today, motherfucker. You DM'd me last time because I went too fast, but today, or this time I went fast enough and not too slow. Fastest way to get from level 50 to level 100? 3rd district with encounter plus. 13 MP on Sora. And as many EXP accessories as you have. And farm the center of 3rd district over and over again, going back to District 1 to respawn enemies, and pretty fun time. Thankfully, like, it's actually an interesting premise when you get hit in that fight. It's actually safer to jump towards Riku when you get hit, because he's lunging for where your current position is, so if you jump high in the air to where Riku is, he won't be there. Oh, I didn't get bonkless. Uh-oh. This run might be compromised. We'll see. Well, this run will determine if that actually matters or not. But if you jump to where Riku is, he'll go to where Sora jumped from, so you basically get out of the way of any potential damage. And if you pop a cure in midair like that, then you basically can get a heal for free with nothing to worry about. Whenever you have tough spots like that, the most important thing is just not to get too stressed out and like logically think to yourself, okay, got hit, I'm gonna die if I get hit one more time. What's the best course of action to be able to heal myself? Because if I just heal right out in the open, Riku's probably gonna throw his dark energy disc and make me cry, so I probably should do something. Okay, let's jump to the exact safest location in the arena. How does that work? Well, when Riku lunges at you, he leaves that spot, and it becomes a very safe territory for a few seconds, so there you go. And that's basically the thought process that you have to have in like a split-second decision in a lot of cases to run this game, I would say. Improvisation is a very huge factor in displaying your ability at KH1, because there will be a few instances like that. Stuff doesn't go to plan. Isn't a giant problem, but can become a giant problem if you don't make the right choice after that happens. So it's about, like, correcting the path when it's already off to a bumpy, like, start or a bumpy road. Literally becomes Monka steer. And then it becomes un-Monka steer when you make the right choice. But it becomes super Monka steer if you keep making wrong choices. Bonkless is Donald's, and the animation in that cutscene where Donald slaps Sora over the head with his mallet. You can skip the cutscene before you have the visual of him actually hitting Sora in the head with it, and that means you got an optimal cutscene skip there. But it's a meme that in KH1, if you don't skip the cutscene fast enough, you get bonked and the run is bad. Whereas you get bonkless with an optimal cutscene skip there. Are we still gonna get another, like, weird audio glitch when I go into the Gummy Garage here? I'm actually not gonna say anything, because I genuinely don't know. I forget if it's, like, one time only or not. But I'm expecting to hear some weird-ass sound effect when I hit square, like, right here. Let's find out. Nice. I wasn't sure if it did it twice, now I do. I like the Hades emote a lot. It's very appropriate in majority of Kingdom Hearts games. I can't wait till I run JJ again and we actually fight Hades, because the noises that man makes in Japanese. Legendary. It's also really good when you're running KH2 and you get fucked at Hades Escape. Nice early blue. If you have, like, perfect movement, you can get a despawn on the wizard. Like, and you don't have to wait a couple of seconds to interact with the thing, so it, like, saves a tiny bit of time. Who figured out Dumbo Skip? I actually don't know. I think it was, like, a combination of a few people, but I know, like, Sonic and BB are known for the implementation of Dumbo Skip and how, like, it was all figured out and stuff. I'm pretty sure anyway. Okay. I want to make sure I'm toggled on Simba, because that would be really bad. What is JJ? I actually have a command for it. I can press right here and it elaborates. It stands for Jiminy's Journal, and it refers to the JJ 100% category of Kingdom Hearts 1. Judja. Hey, Deo man, thank you so much. Ah! Anyway. I was looking the wrong direction. I hate when that happens. Hope you're doing well today, dude. Yeah, JJ's Bizarre Adventure, that's it. You're poggin? I will hopefully join you in that in about 30 minutes, but I don't know yet. I'm pause champing right now. Which is better than other things, I guess, but... Alright, place your bets. Will Genie screw me over like he did last run? I hope not. But who actually knows? We should totally have a gambling thing for that, for runs that make it here. That'd be interesting, so. Maybe someday. That was really fucking good. How did I save that much time? My goodness. Okay. Wow. That scares me. That makes me feel like I forgot something when I saved that much time, but he fucked them up. Oh my goodness. Wow, I didn't think that was, I didn't think I could beat my best by much more, and I was horribly wrong about that. Okay, I'm pogging. For a brief moment, I'm pogging, because I can't believe that just happened.
Mist cannot skip this cutscene because this cutscene is an unskippable cutscene that he cannot skip because it is unskippable.
あんたのことは忘れたくても忘れられないよね。どういう意味だよ。知らない。早く髪穴を閉めて。
Skip the cutscene? You can't. How did I save so much fucking time, though? What? That makes, like, no sense. Did I just go, like, super speedy weedy big dick energy fast, and Genie, like, fucked him up, or what? Because I have never seen Behemoth die so quickly before. That was crazy. I hope I got, like, Mushu and stuff, right? Because that makes... I'm very surprised. I had to have, right? Because I would have fucked up my muscle memory from using Dumbo if I didn't have it. So I have everything I'm supposed to have at this point, and I got the Mega Elixir. Wow, I'm just in disbelief that I saved that much time there. Yeah, I guess Genie just like fucking opened up a can of whoop ass on Behemoth just out of nowhere. World record? That's a good question. Don't know yet. Can you like do that for the next other, like for the next few Behemoths? Because that would be really cool. Hey, Fresh, what up, man? How goes? Speedy. Surprisingly, I didn't think this run would be this good going into End of the World, but fuck it, man. This is my best run by 20 seconds entering End of the World, so pray for your boy. I don't know what's gonna happen. Okay, well, this is a bad start. I'm getting DM'd, yep. Not a very good start to End of the World. Pretty bad RNG. This run is curing your headache? And wow, that's surprising. Usually it's the source of my headaches. So, glad one person's pain can be another person's pleasure. Sounds a little too kinky for me. Actual S&M between Fresh and I. And KH1 is the middleman. Yeah, Pete, I don't even know what happened. Genie literally just like fucked ass. Like, he didn't suck ass, he fucked ass. Like, that's how insane it was. Yeah, Genie fucks, dude. Not gonna lie. When he doesn't, you know, like, fuck me over. You guys remember, this is still the same run. He didn't 2-cycle Oogie and I lost like 30 seconds. Can you believe that shit? Oh my god, this run would be so good if that didn't happen. I can't believe that shit. Yeah, Final World was like all purple and stuff. Kinda looks like it, not gonna lie. Ooh, did you see that slick dodge? Please. Ah, Genie, no. You were so good to me, though, in the last fight. It's okay. I mean, a good bit of that was because of Invisibles, but still, Genie could have killed him before he got up again. It's too bad. Never mind, Genie sucks ass. My game must have glitched on that first behemoth. On a scale of 1 to 10, how nervous are you guys? Just curious. Right now, I'm probably about a 7. I'm not freaking out, though, because the run could be better, but I would love a 230 this run if possible. Yeah, I can say I'm a comfortable 7. I'm a little nervous, but I'm not, like, freaking out. Yo, Pete, thank you very much for the gift of sub to Miles. As for Miles, welcome back to the Mist Continent, and enjoy my emotes you can use on Twitch for the next 30 days still, my man. Thank you so much, Pete. This guy could use a fireball. Okay, he's not, okay. If he walks towards you and fireballs, the defender can fuck your day up here, so thankfully that didn't happen. A wayfinger. I wasted a fire. Thankfully you have an extra fire, and your MP usage works out perfectly there. You can afford to be an idiot once in that entire thing, and then you lose time, so... Thankfully, that one fire not doing anything wasn't a problem. Alright, Invisibles. This basically determines how good this entire segment is, so fingers crossed. This next fight matters tremendously. Right here. Dude, come on. I have no MP, so I can't be super aggro. That's a shame, isn't it? That guy's gonna DM me. Yep, I am probably gonna be red here. Because my split was near perfect, and this is very, very slow. I don't know for sure, but I am definitely losing most of my lead no matter what happens here, so... I am probably gonna be red going into Final Rest, but... I can save upwards of about 30 seconds in Final Rest if it's, like, really good, so we'll see. You never know. Pretty bad. Yeah, like, I'm not even in Chernobog and it's past 4 minutes. That's pretty awful. I'm expecting to lose about 20 to 30 seconds here. Invisibles suck so much in this category. Like, they always do, but in level 1 it's like actual torture, because you don't have Ars Arcanum to bail you out. Yeah, I'm definitely red. That sucks. Wow, that's a really rough time loss, man. Oh, Jesus. That was even worse than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be more closer to 20, not over 30. Feels bad. It's alright, though. Run's not over, though. We still have a shot. Just, no leeway, pretty much, going forward at this point. Yeah, this run's been kinda weird. It's had some really good parts, had some pretty stupid parts. Pretty good run up until Halloween Town, and then I got memed on, and then a pretty decent Neverland. Kind of a roller coaster. If this PBs, it'll be interesting to go up against. I don't really know what to think of it right now. I should probably focus on getting the PB first before I even say anything, to be honest, but... It would be a weird set of splits if it does PB. Please kill him with that. Man. Well, at least the 1 out of 4 fights that Genie cooperated, I got a best segment on, so... Kind of annoying. And dude, that's so unbalanced. Genie, like, actually destroys Behemoth in Hollow Bastion, like, the hopes and dreams of this man. And he just, like, doesn't even give a fuck on the other 3 fights he's used for. What is this shit? So there goes, like, 5 to 10 seconds of time save just because of Genie. So cool, I guess. Oh shit, I almost got hit there. Not too bad. Good. Ah, shit. I guess we'll find out. I don't know. This is a little sketchy. That invisible wave was not as clean as I wanted it to be, so I might be very slightly late here, and I had to. I had no choice. I was running out of time. I had to just go for it. I don't even know if this spot is safe from the invisible. I'm taking a little bit of a risk here, but I pretty much have no choice. I've committed, so let's see what happens. I am frightened though. I don't know what's gonna happen. This wave right here could hit me. Like that invisible right there, he's gonna give me the stink eye. Okay. Get away from me. I'm not interested in what you're selling. He was thinking about it, man, but Simba roared in his face. He was like, oh shit, his breath is fucking terrible. So this dude just like died. Oh my god. Oh, that dark ball lineup was amazing. That was like actually perfect. What the fuck? And this invisible gets stuck in the gravity. Ah! What the fuck? Oh, come on. Oh my god, that last wave was amazing. What the fuck? That was crazy. I don't think I could have asked for a better ending to Final Rest if I tried. I'm sad Genie let me down, because that basically would have been perfect otherwise. Oh my goodness. There's a chance! Go, Mr. Speedman. What the heck? This run is so roller coastery. Go! I can get that legendary 231 like 16. Let's do this. Another 4-second PB. Let's get it. Throw the discs. Hey, good man. That should work. Actually, I don't know. I think damage storage is active, even though I whiffed that finisher. I'm like 99% sure, but I guess we'll find out. Yeah, it should work, but like, there's always that point. Like, I mean, I always hit Ansem with the finisher, so I mean, I don't know. What the fuck? This dude's going to like Kingdom Hearts 2 with him flying everywhere. You are in a very bad spot right now. Those discs are pretty deadly. Okay, good. In what world does Ansem go up to that part of the map, though? Honestly, like that should like never happen. All right, this split matters a lot. If I get a double DM skip, we have a pretty good chance. If I don't, it's gonna be a nail biter. So I don't know, man. If I get double DM'd, it's probably over, so let's just focus on getting a DM skip. Sounds good. Ah, shit. Bad opening. It's fine. It's the worst way you can start the fight off is blue laser. Don't ever blue laser in my house ever again. You're not invited back to my birthday party, Ansem. Fuck you. There's one DM skip. Keep it up. There's two. Oh my god. Yes, let's go. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, the best possible time I could get that. Whew, okay, calm down. Wow, that is a big boy blue. Holy moly. It's not over yet though. This run could still easily die, but gives me some leeway now. What a roller coaster, dude. My heart. Okay, now we're at a 10 in nervousness, so that escalated rather quickly. My heart's pumping pretty good right now after that DM skip, not gonna lie. Just need to calm down. Fuck this run if I have to go against it though. It's gonna be so stupid. I mean, I'll be happy, of course, but man, what an unbalanced set of splits this fucking run is. Holy god. Okay, that's fine. Imagine actually using the HP orbs in this fight to, like, not be scary. It's crazy. Okay, that's fine. That could have been really bad, but it's fine. That's the nice thing about having such little HP in this category and having EXP Zero's properties work that way. I have to barely heal myself, and with no MP and a bunch of HP orbs, usually can work out. Oh, fuck me, dude. No! Oh my god, that's okay, I meant to do that. Because we need our MP back, so. Okay. Not bad. Good. This is the big one though. This fight sucks so much. I didn't mean to do that. Come on. Please? Dude, what are you doing? Oh my god, that's so stupid. Well, not a very good orb. What's it called? Dark Ball fight? No Mega Ethers. It's kind of bad. Gross. Do I dare risk doing risky anthem to get a 230? I don't know, man. Because I don't think I can get a 230 now without doing it. I could get like a guaranteed, well, I shouldn't say guaranteed, but I can get like a small PB or I can go big for a 230. I don't know, man. I'll make that decision in a little bit. Come on, Goofer. He's not in next phase yet. This is kind of a problem. No Mega Ethers make this really bad. I'm probably not going to save any time here. Yeah, this is really not good. That sucks, man. I think I have to do Risky Ansem now, to be honest. Because I didn't get any Mega Ethers, so I got screwed here. Yeah, looks like I'm doing Risky Ansem. Aw, man, that's so lame. I don't really have a choice. If I don't do Risky Ansem, I'm gonna lose too much time, so... balls deep. At least that's good. Go for it, man. Okay, I guess it's all on the line with Risky Ansem. See how it goes. Yeah, I have to. I will finish red if I don't do aggressive Ansem, so we're locked in. Because I will lose more. I will lose about 10 seconds if I don't do that, and I'm not ahead by that much, so fuck it. Alright, man. It's gonna be pretty sketchy, but we did it last time. Can I pull it off again? If I don't make it, it's okay. Because, I mean, it's a small PB if it even happens, but... what an exciting run this has been, regardless. We going for it, boys. We will know within the next, like, 20 seconds if this makes it or not. Fuck it. Pray for me. Come on, man. Let's fucking go! Alright, good shit. Alright, nice. Good stuff. Oh man, I can't believe I didn't get a 230 with this, to be honest, but fuck it, man, I'll take it. Not bad at all. What a clusterfuck of a PB. To be honest. Yo! Oh my goodness, the chat is moving way too fast. I can't look at this. Thank you, Bubba, for the 50 pogs. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys all for the congrats and the GGs. Thank you, Bubba, for the 50 pogs, another 50 pogs. Abletrim for the 100 bits. Thank you, Keyblade Titan, for the 5 gifted subs to Double A Dewey, Babu, Rory, Chaos, and Listexic.